Hey, I want to talk to you just a minute about Safe Club. My name is Mike Register, and I wanted to just kind of share a little bit about the opportunity. Uh, First of all, it is a business opportunity, and it costs about 67 cents per day to be in business for yourself. Well, let me kind of share to you what that means. Safe Club is not a product driven company where you have to know all about a new product that's supposed to be good for your teeth or good for your health, or a vitamin or anything that does anything for you. It's not like you got to get educated on a product that you're trying to promote or offer through your business. With Safe Club, the product is just that. It's saving money on the things that you buy already. And I know a lot of companies tell you when you come in, you buy their products and you change your buying habits, and you spend 5 times the amount of money for their products as you would for the products that you get from the grocery store or from Walmart, and it does the same thing. Well, they got good products, but their price, as I just mentioned, is about 5 times as much. In order to, and the reason they do that is to be able to pay out commissions to the people that are actually earning the commission. And the ones that are earning commissions in most companies are usually the ones closest to the top that have ranked up. They got in kind of early and they had a following. Well, whenever people join the companies now, it's really hard to convince somebody to change their buying habits and spend 5 times as much for a product that does the same thing as what they're already getting. So another reason why a lot of people fail, and that's one reason why people usually fail, and when they get into a business for themselves, is because the product, for one, it costs a lot, and it's hard to convince people to pay more. For two, they don't know how to market it properly, so they might write ads, they might get excited, but what happens is, and I've seen it, and I've actually done it myself, is whenever you get all excited about something that's really working and it's really good for you, no matter what the cost, you just want to talk and talk and talk and share your excitement and spread your enthusiasm. Well, the thing is sometimes you can talk yourself right out of a sale because people can't follow that. So I learned a long time ago the KISS principle, and KISS basically stands for just keep it short and sweet. So if you're trying to convince somebody of anything, you don't, and first of all, in Safe Club, you don't have to convince anybody of anything. I've actually sponsored a couple of people just by sharing with them the savings that I saved on using Safe Club. A couple of times I've taken people out to dinner and I got like a free appetizer. Well, we also have a cashback app that you can use if you link one of your cards, or you can link up to 10 cards. But I have my debit card, my credit card, and my wife's debit card linked to this cashback app. So of all the places that we can go to, it's already linked and you get cash back whenever you go there. You don't have to do anything. Like most apps, you've seen them where, if you download this app and you shop here, just take a photocopy of the receipt, submit it, and then 2 or 3 days later, we'll put cash back in your wallet. Well, with our cashback app, your card's linked to it, and like the other night, the other day for lunch, I went to Culver's by my house, and I used it, and when I got to the table, I happened to look in my back office under my cashback app, and the cashback that I get from Culver's was already in my wallet. And what they do is once a month, and it's usually, I heard, around the 15th, that they will put that back over into your account, whichever account. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Whichever account you have is your pay account, which for me is my debit account, because it goes right directly back into my bank account. So it doesn't matter how many cards you have. If you got up to 10 cards, different cards, credit cards, whatever, the cash back goes into one, and it doesn't go onto each card that you use. It just goes into one. It goes into your bank account, which is the way I like it. Or you could choose it to go on a credit card, or whichever card you choose for it to go onto. is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, the other night, my wife and I went out to dinner, and not only did I have 20% off in the My Deals section when I went in, which basically covered an appetizer, and I think it covered an appetizer, one or two of the drinks. But it was 20% regardless. So we got the free appetizer, but it was also linked to my cash back app. So we got to stack it on top of that. So whenever I paid the bill using my debit card, and I didn't have to do anything because it was already linked to my card. So the 5% I got cash back plus the 20% because I used the My Deal section and used the coupon that's in the My Deal section. They took 20% off my bill. So I got basically 25%, which is pretty cool because it was more than what I actually paid for the monthly membership. Oh, and by the way, the monthly membership is only $19.97 per month, which is, as I mentioned in the beginning, 67 cents per day. So I did a video yesterday and I said if you paid 67 cents per day and you averaged about $10 per day in savings at the end of the month, after a 30-day month, if you did that every day, you'd have roughly $300 in savings. You know, and you only paid $20 to save $300. That right there in itself is a good deal. So if you're not interested in making money and sharing this with other people, then just become a member. Don't become an affiliate. You know, you don't have to become an affiliate. But if you do become an affiliate and pay the $60 one time for the whole year, and then $20 a month every month thereafter for the next 12 months, then guess what? You've paid less than $300. And now that you have a business because you're an affiliate, you get to write a bunch of stuff off. So me mentioning to you that I did dinner last night with my wife, well, we had some friends there, and I talked to them a little bit about Save Club and shared some of the savings that I was getting with Save Club and the cash back that I was getting through my cash back app. Well, that's something you can give to somebody for free. And while we were at dinner last night, I was talking to them about it, and I said, well, here, let me just pull it up really quick and I'll show you. QR code come up on my phone. They took a picture of the QR code. They downloaded the app while we were sitting there at dinner. And so the thing is they actually, whenever they put their card on there and they linked it, they placed an order. And guess what? Because the place that we were at, they got cash back. Now, they just became a member by, well, they really didn't even become a member. They got the free cash back app. He's going to look into the possibility of becoming a member and seeing some of the other savings, because I shared, you know, some of my savings with him and told him about the $20 I get in cash back, well, not just cash back, but savings when I take my vehicle to get my oil changed. There's a $20 coupon. Well, I've carried my wife's car there twice, and I've carried my truck there once, just in the past 3 months. So I've saved $60. Well, guess what? My membership for 3 months was $60. But I've got a little over $900 in savings. But I've also made money. I'm making money every single month because you get residual off of the people that you bring into the business. And you don't even have to bring them into the business. Somebody else above you can bring them in, and they have to fall down line somewhere. So if they happen to fall down line from you, guess what? You're going to earn a commission. I haven't seen anything like this in a long time, in many years. There's nothing that can compare to it. If you become an affiliate, we give you all the tools that you need to run a business. You have all the training you need. We have about 50 or 60 different copy and paste ads that are already written for you, that all you have to do, and they work, all you got to do is just, if you want to post on Craigslist, you know, it costs like $5 to post on Craigslist under gigs. Just do a copy and paste ad, and that's it. It costs you $5 to post on Craigslist, and then now all of a sudden, you know, the first day I did that, I did 3 ads, cost me $15, and my first day of doing that, I had over 100. Well, I'm sorry, I had just under 100. I had almost 100 people to become pre-enrollees that wanted to know more. Well, our AI bot and our drip system actually follows up for you. So when I say everything is done for you in this business, it really literally is. You have to do nothing. You just copy and paste. Pay a few bucks, but you get to write that off in your taxes at the end of the year. So, like the other night when I went out to dinner, well, I saved my receipt. I get to write my receipt off my taxes. Not only did I save 25%, but I get to write my receipt off of my taxes. Every time when you go out to dinner and you talk to somebody about your business, whatever business you're in, you get to write off your dinner. That's pretty cool, And if you go out once a week, let's say you go out once a week, you take somebody with you, you talk about your business, or you share your business with somebody at a table next to you, keep your receipt. If you spend $60, $70, you do that once a week, that's 52 weeks out of the year times 60, $60. You just spent over $3,000 to go out to dinner. And you only went out once a week, right? But you get to write that off your taxes, all for just 67 cents a day. So if you can tell me where you can get into business and make a decent amount of money, I've already made over $1,000. It's only been 3 months. So anyhow, there's a link below this video. If you would click on that link, it tells you all about it. There's a video attached to that. Just watch the video, go ahead and sign up, secure your spot today. And do me a favor, if you would, please subscribe to my channel, because I'm trying to build my YouTube presence and build a channel. So if you would subscribe to it, I certainly would appreciate it. It would certainly help. Also give me a thumbs up, but if you need to contact me for anything, my contact information, my email address will be down below in the description as well. If you want to talk to me, just whenever you shoot me an email, put your phone number in and just ask me to give you a call, and then I'll call you. And then I'll answer any question that you have. And for those of you that are watching that have already sent me questions, I do appreciate that. And for those of you that I've actually included your phone number and have talked to, it was certainly nice talking to you, and I hope to talk to you some more. So I'm here to help. I want to help you in any way and every way that I possibly can. And if you can think of a better business opportunity than just telling people how much money you can save and sharing your results with them, because I've gotten a few people just off of sharing my results. I told somebody one time in the month of May when I first started that I saved $550 for the month of May. And then I showed them how. And then they want to know, well, how did you do this? I showed them what I did. And then they said, well, how did you do this? And I said, well, I'm a member of the club. And then they asked me, what club? So to go out and try to share this and show people about a new opportunity, you don't have to do that. All you got to do is just share your results, what you're saving. They're going to ask you, because I've already gotten 4 people so far in the business that asked me, what are you doing? How are you doing it? So I just shared the opportunity with them. Next thing you know, now they're in the business. Some of them, I got 2 of them that are actually become affiliates and want to build a business, but the other 2, they just wanted to be a member. Well, that's okay too. If that's all you want to do is become a member, it's only $19.97 the first month. So join the club and start saving money. And I'm going to make a promise to you. If you can't save $20 over the next 30 days after you sign up, then you're not using the program, So, but our company also has a 7-day money back guarantee. So if you can't save money, literally, and I saved money my very first day. When I got into it, I got to looking through my back office, and my wife, she asked me to take her car to get an oil change. And so I got to looking through there, and I found Take 5 oil company, and that's where we go anyway, because it's right by her work, and it had $20 off. So guess what? I took her car, and I got the oil change, and I saved $20 the very first day after I bought the $20 membership. So, don't tell me you can't save money the very first day, because I'm telling you that you can. So anyway, click the link. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and shoot me any questions that you might have, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But that's about all I got for right now. Hope you have a blessed day, and look forward to hearing from you, and see you at the top.